Philadelphia Phillies versus Cincinnati Reds. The Philadelphia Phillies 68-49, 61-56 RL, 52-65 OU, and the Cincinnati Reds 62-57, 62-57 RL, 43-71-5 OU begin a three-game series on Monday evening. And the Phillies are going with Taijuan Walker. The Reds are opting with Andrew Abbott. The Phillies lead the season series 2-1. Taijuan Walker will get the nod on Monday. Walker was dominant in his recent effort, posting 6 scoreless innings against the Orioles and was credited with the win. The veteran righty has conceded 2 or fewer runs in 3 of his past 5 outings and has delivered a strong 3.53 ERA and a 1.30 WHIP, accompanied by a 4-5 record in 79 innings on the season. Walker has issued 4.23 ERA, a 1.26 WHIP, and a 3-1 record in 27.2 career innings against Cincinnati. The Philadelphia Phillies are creating distance ahead of the Mets in first place. They have extended their lead to 5.5 games due in part to a slump by the Mets. The squad has won 5 of its past 6 series. This includes a series win against the Orioles and a huge road sweep against Texas this weekend. They scored 16 runs and conceded just 5 runs. The Phillies are 31-28 on the road. Kyle Schwarber has been raking at the plate, accumulating 9 RBIs and a sharp 1.02 OPS in August. The star slugger now has 41 bombs with 95 RBIs and a .957 OPS. Trea Turner has a strong .786 OPS against the Reds this season. The 32-year-old shortstop has recorded 51 RBIs and a .767 OPS on the season. JT Realmuto has a weak .677 OPS this month. The veteran catcher has recorded 39 RBIs and a .718 OPS. Nick Castellanos has been quiet, managing 2 RBIs this month. The 33-year-old has 60 RBIs. Philadelphia is averaging 4.69 runs per game, ranking them 9th. The pitching staff has a 3.70 ERA, good for 10th. Andrew Abbott is on the rubber to begin the series. Abbott was shaky in his previous outing, yielding 4 runs in 6.2 innings against the Cubs, and was dealt the loss. The Reds ace posted a 3.18 ERA last month and is sporting a dazzling 2.34 ERA and a .113 WHIP, complemented by an 8-2 record in 116.1 innings pitched on the year. Abbott conceded 4 runs against Philadelphia last month and has squandered 7 runs in 13 career innings. The Cincinnati Reds are getting closer. They stand only 1.5 games out of a wild card spot. The Reds have won 2 consecutive series. They took down the Cubs with 2 wins in 3 road clashes last week and won 2 of 4 meetings against the Pirates on the weekend. It was enough to gain a few games on the Mets. The pitching staff conceded 19 runs during those series, showing some inconsistency but also resilience. The Reds have a strong 33-26 home record where they've been especially tough to beat, making their ballpark a challenging place for visiting teams this season. Elly De La Cruz has been kept in check recently, posting a modest 650 OPS in August. The 23-year-old shortstop still boasts impressive power numbers with 19 home runs and 74 RBIs on the season. Meanwhile, Matt McLain has been slumping, also posting a .653 OPS in August, and has contributed 39 RBIs so far. Veteran catcher Tyler Stevenson has been quiet recently, with just 2 RBIs in August, though he has a respectable .733 OPS and 36 RBIs on the year. On the other hand, Austin Hayes has been a bright spot, posting a sharp .917 OPS against the Phillies this season. The 30-year-old outfielder has been a key contributor with 44 RBIs, making him a player to watch in this series. Cincinnati is posting an average of 4.50 runs per game, ranking them 11th. The pitching staff is decent, reporting a 3.90 ERA, positioning them 15th. The Philadelphia Phillies are the more experienced team here, which could prove crucial in these high-stakes games. These matchups are significant for both squads as they battle in their respective postseason races. The Phillies are in a groove, having won 5 of their past 6 games, showing consistency, momentum, and the ability to perform under pressure. In contrast, the Reds have been inconsistent, posting a 2-3 record in their past 5 games, including 4 matchups against the Pirates. This inconsistency, coupled with struggles against quality opponents, could hinder their ability to keep pace with the Phillies during this critical stretch of the season. Phillies pitcher Taijuan Walker excels on the road, posting a 2.80 ERA over 35.1 innings this season. He's been consistent recently, allowing just 2 runs in his last 11 innings, making him a tough opponent. On the other hand, Reds pitcher Andrew Abbott has struggled more recently, surrendering 4 runs in his previous start. Abbott's recent performance raises concerns about his ability to contain the Phillies lineup, especially against a pitcher like Walker, who is pitching with confidence and control. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Philadelphia Phillies ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Milwaukee Brewers. National League Central bookends meet up for a 3-game series starting on Monday, and Pittsburgh, 51-67 fifth in NL Central, will turn to RHP Andrew Heaney, 5-9, 4.77 ERA to start this matchup. Milwaukee, 73-44, first in NL Central, have lined up RHP Freddie Peralta, 13-5, 3.03 ERA, to take the hill to open the game. Before they had an opportunity to try and pull off a walk-off victory, the Pirates allowed the Reds to score 5 runs in the top of 9th, nixing their possible rally chances on Sunday. It was the team's 2nd straight loss and 4th in their last 6 games. Pittsburgh comes to town with the worst offense in the National League, ranking last with 426 runs and a 233 team batting average. Their pitching staff had a 3.91 ERA, 1.22 whip, and teams were hitting .237 against them. Out of the bullpen, Pirates relievers have locked down 25 saves while earning 25 wins to go with a 4.05 ERA over 428.2 innings. Over the last 15 days, Pittsburgh's offense hit 262 and scored 74 runs over 14 games. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa went 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs in Sunday's loss. Having taken over at third base in the wake of Cabrian Hayes being traded, IKF hit safely in 9 of his last 11 games and is now hitting .273 this season. Spencer Horwitz had a 2-hit day on Sunday, his 2nd straight and his 6th multi-hit game over his last 13 games. The first baseman has hit 266 with 33 RBIs and 31 runs in 68 games. Brian Reynolds did not strike out on Saturday and Sunday, the first time he'd gone back-to-back games without a K since June 21st to 22nd. Andrew Heaney makes his 24th start of the season, and the Pirates are 7-16 with him on the hill. The 34-year-old did not earn a decision in his last start, after going 4.2 innings, allowing a run, 2 hits, and 2 hit batters. He did not allow a walk for the 2nd time in his last 3 starts. Opponents are hitting .250 against the right-hander this season, with 22 home runs and 36 walks. Heaney is 1-3 with a 6.56 ERA in 5 career starts versus Milwaukee, looking to improve those numbers and help his team secure a crucial win. Down 5-1 in the 4th, the Brewers were able to square up their Sunday game with the Mets late before walking things off in the 9th. That made it 9 in a row for the club, their 3rd streak of at least 8 wins this season. Milwaukee's offense has scored the 3rd most runs in the National League, 587, and they entered a new week of play with a .257 team batting average. Their pitching staff has a 3.63 ERA, 1.24 whip, and .231 opponent's batting average. Their relievers have provided the club with 34 saves and 25 wins, and they are sporting a 3.88 ERA in 452.1 innings of work. The team hit .306 and scored 93 runs, both NL highs over the last 2 weeks. William Contreras had a big Sunday, going 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs. It was the second 2-home run game for the DH in his last 10 games, and he hit 6 homers in that stretch, giving him 12 for the season. Isaac Collins also had a 3-hit effort in Sunday's win, including the game-winning home run in the 9th inning. The 28-year-old is hitting .295 with 8 home runs, 40 RBIs, and 45 runs in 96 games. Christian Yelich leads the team with 21 home runs and 74 RBIs. Milwaukee has Freddie Peralta shoving for the 25th time this year, having gone 15-9 in his prior efforts. The righty earned a win at Atlanta on Tuesday after allowing just 1 run, 4 hits, and 3 walks while striking out 7 over 5 innings. He has struck out 7 batters or more in 4 of his last 8 starts, showing his ability to miss bats consistently. The 29-year-old has yielded 16 home runs and 49 walks this season, with opponents hitting just .207 against him, indicating solid command and effectiveness. Peralta has faced the Pirates 24 times in the past, 15 of those as a starter, and owns a 3-2 record with a 3.58 ERA against them, suggesting he matches up well in this upcoming start. This is the 3rd series of the season between the division foes. The Brewers have a slight 4-3 edge over the Pirates in the season series. Pittsburgh's starter for this matchup, Heaney, was beat up by Milwaukee at the end of June, allowing 7 runs, 7 hits, 3 home runs, and 3 walks in just 4 innings. Peralta, who was his counterpart in that matchup, has picked up the win in 8 of his last 10 starts, and those wins came with a win margin of 4.3 runs per game. The Brewers starter is also 7-1 with a 2.13 ERA in 12 starts at American Family Field this season. All but 2 games in the team's current 9-game winning streak were by at least 2 runs, and the whole streak comes with a win margin of 4.2 runs per game. Milwaukee is 6-4 in their last 10 games against Pittsburgh. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Brewers minus 1.5. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Texas Rangers. The Arizona Diamondbacks, 56-61, and the Texas Rangers, 60-58, fire up a 3-game series of interleague play on Monday. This will be the first meeting between these teams this season. Arizona has to finish up their home series against the Rockies on Sunday, while the Rangers wrap up with the Phillies. Arizona will start Ryan Nelson, 3.20 ERA, with Texas sending out Nathan Eovaldi, 1.38 ERA. The Arizona Diamondbacks were down 4-1 in the 3rd inning against the Rockies on Saturday, but were able to pull off a come from behind win to take the game 6-5 at home. They won each of the first 2 games of that series, which was needed as they dropped 2 of 3 against the Padres in their previous matchup. The D-backs are 4th in the NL West and 7 games out of the final wildcard spot in the National League. In Saturday's win, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had an RBI double in the 9th inning to cap the victory. Gurriel is their 31-year-old outfielder who batted 4th in the order on Saturday. He is in his 3rd season in Arizona after spending the beginning of his career with the Blue Jays. This year, he has 14 home runs and 59 RBIs while batting .249 at the plate. Corbin Carroll homered in the 5th inning, blasting his 25th of the season, which is the 13th highest total in the majors. Carroll batted leadoff as him and Ketel Marte seem to alternate who bats first or second. Marte is their second baseman. He has 21 home runs and 45 RBIs on the season. Ryan Nelson will make his 15th start of the season and has 10 other appearances out of the bullpen. The 27-year-old right-hander has a 3.20 ERA and a strong 89-30 strikeout-to-walk ratio. In his last game, he pitched 5.2 innings, giving up 2 runs to the Padres, but they eventually lost in extra innings. The Texas Rangers are in the midst of a 9-game homestand, but it has not been a smooth ride as competition has been tough. They won the first 2 games against the Yankees, but lost the finale, and then dropped their first 2 against the Phillies. They will have to close the Philly series on Sunday and prepare for the visiting D-backs Monday night. On Saturday, they lost a low-scoring game 3-2 against the Phillies, showing signs of struggle but still fighting hard in every matchup. Wyatt Langford started that game with an RBI single in the first inning. He is a 23-year-old outfielder in just his second season in the big leagues. He had 16 home runs as a rookie and looks to surpass that mark this season as he is already at 15 on the year. Langford batted cleanup on Saturday as their center fielder and has added 45 RBIs while batting .238. Known for his solid approach at the plate and improving plate discipline, Langford has shown promising growth as a key offensive contributor. Corey Seager hit a solo home run in the 8th, but it was not enough to close the deficit. Seager batted second as their shortstop and hit his team-leading 17th home run of the season against the Phils. Adolis Garcia is right behind him in home runs, with 16 on the year to go along with a team-high 63 RBIs as their right fielder. Garcia continues to provide power and run production, making him an essential part of the lineup's middle order. Nathan Eovaldi currently holds the third-best odds to win the AL Cy Young Award, reflecting his outstanding performance this season. He will be making his 20th start as a 35-year-old right-hander, carrying an impressive 10-3 record. The Rangers have won each of his last 6 starts, largely thanks to his dominance on the mound. Eovaldi boasts an amazing 1.38 ERA, paired with 111 strikeouts against just 20 walks, showcasing excellent control and strikeout ability. In his last outing, he pitched 8 innings of near-perfect baseball, giving up just 1 hit and no runs in a commanding win over the Yankees, further cementing his status as one of the league's top pitchers. The Rangers are the clear play in this matchup, and for those looking for a bet with significant upside, Nathan Eovaldi at plus 1,900 for the AL Cy Young is a tempting option. Despite having only 19 starts this season, fewer than many peers who are approaching 25, Eovaldi has been absolutely dominant of late. His ERA has plummeted to an incredible 1.38, and the Rangers have won each of his last 6 starts, a testament to his effectiveness and consistency. In his most recent outing, he dismantled the Yankees lineup, surrendering just 1 hit in a masterful performance. Remarkably, Eovaldi hasn't allowed more than 1 run in any of his last 6 starts, showcasing elite-level pitching. On the other side, Ryan Nelson has struggled recently, giving up a home run in 4 of his last 5 games. Expect Eovaldi to continue his dominant stretch and lead the Rangers to victory here. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Texas Rangers money line. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. San Diego Padres versus San Francisco Giants. It's the opening game of an early week series between National League West foes on the Diamond in the City by the Bay, when the San Diego Padres travel to take on the San Francisco Giants Monday night in the first game of a 3-game set, and San Diego played the rubber game of a 3-game interleague set with Boston Sunday afternoon. The Padres won the middle game of the set, 5-4 in 10 innings Saturday. San Francisco played the rubber game of a 3-game home series with the Nationals Sunday afternoon. The Giants fell 4-2 in the middle game of the set Saturday. In the season series, the Padres own a 4-2 advantage, though the teams split 4 meetings here at Oracle Park. In the most recent series, June 2nd to 5th, San Diego won for the 10th time in 13 games as they won in walk-off fashion in the middle game of the set with Boston Saturday. The Padres entered Sunday 65-52 and stood second in the NL West, 3 games behind the Dodgers for the top spot. They held the second wildcard spot in the National League playoff picture, 4.5 games clear of the Reds to remain in a playoff spot. Against Boston Saturday, San Diego had 7 hits with Fernando Tatis Jr., run, Manny Machado, run, and Xander Bogaerts, 2 runs, 2 RBI, each had a pair. Bogaerts, his 10th, went deep for the Padres, who were just 2 of 10 with runners in scoring position and left 12 men on base in the win. Michael King threw 2 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits with 2 walks and 1 strikeout, but didn't factor in the decision. Jason Adam, 7-3, earned the win with a scoreless 10th inning, allowing no hits with 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Yu Darvish is on the bump for the Padres in this contest as he logs his 7th start of the season. He is 1-3 with a 6.51 ERA, a 1.337 WHIP, 11 walks and 23 strikeouts over 27.2 innings of work this season. Darvish didn't factor in the decision in his last start, which came against the Diamondbacks on the road Tuesday. He threw 4 innings, allowing 3 runs on 3 hits with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts in a game the Padres went to win 10-5 in 11 innings. In his last 3 starts, Darvish is 1-1 with a 6.91 ERA, a 1.186 WHIP, 4 walks and 15 strikeouts over 14.1 innings of work. Darvish makes his 13th career start against the Giants in this contest. He is 2-3 with a 5.89 ERA, a 1.249 WHIP, 18 walks and 78 strikeouts over 65.2 innings of work against them. Darvish is 1-3 with a 9.12 ERA, a 1.541 WHIP, 8 walks and 22 strikeouts over 24.2 innings of work in 5 career starts at Oracle Park. San Francisco saw their 3-game win streak snapped as they were downed in the middle game of their set with the Nationals Saturday. The Giants entered Sunday 59-58 and stood 3rd in the NL West, 9 games behind the Dodgers for the top spot. They were 4 games behind the Mets for the final wild card spot in the National League playoff picture. Against Washington Saturday, San Francisco finished with 8 hits as Heliot Ramos, run, and Rafael Devers, run RBI, led the way with a pair each. Devers, his 22nd, went deep in the loss for the Giants, who were 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position and left 7 runners on base. Carson Weissenhunt, 1-1, took the loss as he allowed 3 runs on 5 hits with 3 walks and 5 strikeouts over 4 innings of work. Logan Webb is on the hill for the Giants as he makes his 25th start of the season in this contest. He is 10-8 with a 3.24 ERA, a 1.249 WHIP, 34 walks, and 165 strikeouts over 147.1 innings of work this season. Webb earned the win in his last start, which came against the Pirates on the road Friday night. He threw 6 innings, allowing 1 run on 7 hits with 1 walk and 10 strikeouts in a game the Giants won 8-1. In his last 3 starts, Webb is 1-1 with a 4.60 ERA, a 1.659 WHIP, 5 walks, and 25 strikeouts over 15.2 innings of work. Webb makes his 17th career appearance, 16th start, against the Padres in this contest. He is 4-4 with a 2.98 ERA, a 1.228 WHIP, 15 walks, and 78 strikeouts over 93.2 innings of work against them. Webb is 36-23 with a 2.78 ERA, a 1.129 WHIP, 108 walks, and 480 strikeouts over 505.2 innings in 83 career appearances, 80 starts at Oracle Park. San Diego has played well of late, and A.J. Preller went all in at the trade deadline, bolstering their pitching and lineup depth. The problem for the Padres is that Darvish has not looked good with any consistency this season. He has gone 5 innings just twice in his first 6 starts, and only once did he go beyond 5 frames. Though the Giants have slumped recently and may sell at the deadline, they remain close to a wild card spot. Webb pitched well last time and is strong at home, giving the Giants an edge over the visitors, especially with Darvish pitching. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is San Francisco Giants ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box.